Hello everyone. So now we are going to discuss about the planning lesson. The introduction. Making an effective lesson plan takes time, diligence, and an understanding of your students' goals and abilities. The goal, as with all teaching, is to this depends on the length of your class. We all cover about half a dozen basic steps to any lesson, all of which should be included in your overview. Lesson plan. A lesson plan is a teacher daily guide for what students need to learn, how it will be taught, and how learning will be measured. Lesson plan helps teacher be more effective in the classroom by providing a detailed outline to follow each class period. A lesson plan is a teacher detailed description of the course of instruction or learning trajectory for a lesson. A daily lesson plan is developed by teacher to guide class learning. Detailed will vary depending on the preference of the teacher, subject being covered, and the needs of the students. So, the lesson plan is it the daily guide of the teacher because planning helps us organize our thought. We may have some ideas of carrying out an activity with children. But if we can write it out in our lesson plan, it will help us not forget our lesson, especially in math. Lesson it is very important to guide the learning process for the teacher. Detailed Lesson Plan or DLP. Detailed lesson plan is teacher's roadmap for a lesson. It contains a detailed description of the step a teacher will take to teach a particular topic. A typical DLP contains the following parts: the objectives, content, learning resources, procedures, and the remarks and reflection. So, the DLP or the detailed lesson plan, it is the roadmap of the teacher for their lesson, or it is the step-by-step to how teacher teach her lesson. A detailed lesson plan is the best way for listener it will understand properly the lesson. From the word detailed, it is all detailed or it is all complete. The teacher is ready for her lesson. The detailed lesson plan contains the following parts. The first is the objectives, the second is the content, the third is the learning resources, the fourth is the procedure, and the last is the remarks and the reflection. A semi-detailed lesson plan. A semi-detailed lesson plan is intricate than the detailed lesson plan. It is having a general game plan of what you wanted to cover for that subject. On a semi-detailed lesson plan is one that will be more than a basic idea but not as detailed as a full lesson plan. So, a semi-detailed lesson plan, it is less intricate, detailed lesson plan because it is all about a general game plan of what you wanted to cover for the subject on a certain day. But semi-detailed lesson plan is still focused on what you want to cover for that subject on that day. From the word semi-detailed, it means it is only focused for what teacher want to understand in the lesson on that day. A brief lesson plan. A brief lesson plan is one that hits the main point of a lesson and does not involve a lot of detail. The brief lesson plan can give an overview of the expected learning outcome of a particular module. So, it is the hits the main points of a lesson and does not involve a lot of detail, and it includes the goal, what the student are supposed to learn. So in this Brief lesson plan. It is only focus the goal, what the student need to learn in that subject. Plan or daily lesson log is a template that teacher used to log parts of their daily lesson. The daily lesson log covers a day's or a week's worth of lesson. These guidelines are meant to support teacher in effectively organizing and managing K-12 classroom to be genuinely responsive to learning needs. So, a daily lesson plan is helping to develop a teacher to guide class learning. From the word daily, it means the teacher make a lesson plan every day for what they need to teach or what student need to learn. Daily lesson plan is helps for teacher to be ready every day in their lesson and not forget what they need to teach in that day. So, the detailed lesson plan is have a 5 parts. So, the first is the objectives. So, the objectives, what is objective? Objectives, it is write what you expect your student what will do by the end of the lesson. So, the second is the subject matter. So, in the subject matter, it involves the topic, the reference, and your materials. So, the third is the procedure. In the procedure, it involves your motivation, the activity, your routines, and your lesson properly. So, the number 4, evaluation. Evaluation, it is defined as to judge the value or worth of someone or something. The example of the evaluation is the number 5, the assignment or the assessment. It is when the teacher review their work in order to give a grade. And that's the end of our report. And in the last part of this video is I have some example of the lesson plan. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.